Good morning, Commissioners. Josh Hanley, Interagency Relations Manager. We're excited today to present the 2017 Innovation Awards and to recognize employees who have implemented innovative solutions to some of the county's most pressing and complex issues. Before we begin with the awards presentation, we're just going to do some brief background. So as you're aware, the Innovation Awards program was implemented during the last iteration of the county strategic plan. The program is offered annually, and employees are encouraged to nominate fellow deserving employees of awards. And this is the 4th year of the program and perhaps the most competitive year we've had to date. So some awards criteria, all nominations must adhere to these criteria. The first is that the innovative change in a current process or service that the innovation must result in a current change or process and have a quantifiable improvement. The innovation must also enhance customer service, and it must also result in cost savings. So for the award recognition, each award winner today will receive a plaque in addition to a $1,500 cash award per project. And Public Information Office will also do a media release shortly after the presentation. So I want to say special thanks to our awards committee. These members took time out of their busy schedules to review all the nominations. So special thanks to Commissioner Darrell Glenn, Jennifer Irvin, Tom Gonzalez, Jeff Eckhart, Brandon Wilson, and also a special thank you to Whitley Crow, who facilitated the entire process.
You didn't thank yourself?
And Josh Hanley. Well, I'm up here as well, so. So Commissioners, we received 12 eligible nominations this year, and it was an extremely competitive process, and ultimately we had to select 3 winners. So before we present the first award, we just want to recognize all 12 nominees. I think everyone on this list should be extremely proud that they are on this list because they've all had a positive impact on the county. So I'll give you a brief moment to look at this list. And again, kudos to everyone, and just congratulations to all the nominees. So if I could ask Mr. Borman to come up, he will be presenting on the MV Express kiosk and be presenting our first award.
Good morning, Mr. President, County Commissioners. Come before you today. It's a very proud moment for our office. This is the 2nd award that we have received from your office. A couple years ago, we won for some of our improvement in processes and reduction of costs in elections. I have before me our 3 representatives that were key in this process and making this happen. The Motor Vehicle Express Renewal Kiosk. This is very innovative and another way by which we service our citizens in a unique way so that we improve our already legendary customer service to our citizens. I'd like to recognize Mary Bartleson, who is my Chief Deputy and Operations Manager. All 3 of them are magic makers. They make things happen. Mary made from the facility side of things, working with county IT and facilities and making the placement of these units possible. Kelly Lindgren, the motor vehicle processes that have to occur every day to support this, the training that occurred. Colleen Oderman, who worked with county finance and does the balancing on these things, on these units every day and making sure that we collect our necessary fees and get them dispersed. It took a team effort to make this happen, a lot of coordination. There was, at the beginning of any project, there's always concern, how are we going to be able to do this? But they grabbed it with gusto and made it happen. Project summary. I've been before you in the past commenting on our Motor Vehicle Express Renewal. It was implemented in September of 2017, and we introduced one at a time. We had our first one at the Citizen Service Center, and then at Union Town Center, and then the 2 other offices here at CSC. At Centennial Hall and then at Powers. What you can do is when you get your motor vehicle renewal in the mail, you can come into one of our many units and you can scan or put in your driver's license number. You can pay and it'll print out your tab right there so you can move on your day. It usually takes less than 2 minutes. I renewed my daughter's car a few days ago and it took me 57 seconds. But I kind of knew the application. I could get through it a little quicker. The benefits, it allows our citizens to avoid the counterweight. So far, as of the printing of this presentation, we had 13,540, but since then, we had the end of the month and a Friday, which is always very busy. We are now at 14,400, and we lead the state year to date. So in a number of transactions, we had a total of 15,435 vehicles registered. So sometimes people have more than one vehicle in a month that gets renewed. This reduces staff time. We see on the order of, on an average day, 2.5 less people that have to staff our counter line. People can go to that, and that takes that volume away from the counter. Now our counter technicians can do more complex and difficult transactions. So the wait time decreases for the people who are just doing a renewal, but also the wait time decreases for those that are doing complex transactions, because I got more staff that are able to do that. On a Friday or the last day of the month, like last week, we did almost 400 transactions on those machines. So that's equivalent of about 10 people. So that helps us to reduce our costs in addition to saving our citizens time. Our Union Town Center office location is 24/7. You walk up to it any time of the day or night. It's well lit, has cameras. We had well over 100 people on Saturday use it, and usually on a Sunday we have a dozen or so that will utilize that service on a Sunday. We are the only ones that have a 24/7 walk-up unit, so we still are leaders in that area for the state. And last month we introduced cross-function capability. So someone from Arapahoe County who finds themselves here for the day can use our kiosk, and it'll transfer that funds and stuff to Arapahoe County. We've had about 8 people that have utilized this in other counties, in Mesa County, Douglas County, Arapahoe, Broomfield, Boulder, and Larimer County. So probably a lot of times people who find themselves at work that day in those communities, or I like to think a lot of times college students utilize it when they find their tabs are about due. So it's a great feature that we offer for our citizens. We're very proud of our innovation. Our whole office has that innovative spirit, and we'll look forward to other opportunities to serve the citizens of El Paso County.
Fantastic.
Either of you have any comments that you want to say?
Hi, Mary Bartleson. I'm the Chief Deputy. I just want to say thank you. We're very honored to receive this award, and we're more excited to be able to give our citizens another opportunity in a way to renew their vehicle registrations that might be a little more convenient for them, especially the 24/7 kiosk. So thank you very much.
Excellent. Any other comments?
Yes, my name is Kelly Lindgren. I'm the motor vehicle manager for El Paso County. It's great that we can be innovative to help our citizens and the citizens of other counties when they're here visiting renew their registrations in a timely and efficient manner. In fact, I got comment today from my husband. They oftentimes work 6 days a week and are unable to come in to register during office hours, and his boss was able to use our 24/7 and just was thrilled with the opportunity to be able to do so and not have to take away from his work hours. And also I want to thank my staff. They're the ones that make the magic happen, and without them and their support and their willingness to take on new ideas or crazy ideas to make it happen for our citizens. Thank you.
I do want to acknowledge one other thing. Besides their team supporting this, also takes members of the whole county to do this. We work with County Finance, Nicholas Sapp and Nikki Simmons to make this happen. Facilities, Brett Daniels helped to make this happen, and Jeff Eckert and his team in County IT made this happen. So while we are proud of what our work does, it took to do this, it takes a lot of people to do that, and we want to acknowledge their help and assistance in making this possible for our citizens. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I certainly get a lot of positive feedback on that, so outstanding job. Commissioner Littleton.
Thanks. Same thing. People have loved this. They're like, oh my gosh, it's so easy. They may not have done it in 59 seconds, okay, but a whole lot less than like waiting in line. So I just want to know, got a new car. I wish it like spit out license plates too. Can you guys make it do that?
But we are offering the option that you can, when you get a new car, that you can call our office and title complete by mail and by phone, and then we'll send you that new plate. If you don't wish to use your current plate, we do have that ability to now mail you your new plate. So that's another option that we offer our citizens. So we can save you the time, Commissioner Littleton, by not even coming downstairs if you'd like to take that option up.
Thank you.
All right. Excellent.
I will mention a friend of my wife called me, called her, and mentioned, you know, I just used your husband's kiosk. It was the second smartest thing he ever did. The first one being marrying you. So.
Absolutely.